Almost every poker player falls into one of 4 categories. Learning to spot these types of players is the single best leap you can make in your game. In this video, we're not just going to show you who they are, we're going to give you the exact playbook to exploit each one, including a hand where folding one of poker's strongest starting hands is the only winning move. First up is the player you'll see in almost every game, the calling station. You may know them as the fish. This player is loose and passive. They're at the table for the thrill, not the strategy. They play far too many hands, and they hate folding more than anything. Against this player, your strategy is simple. Stop trying to bluff them. Make a strong hand and then bet for value. They will pay you off. You're at a 6-player table with blinds at 1, 2, holding ace of hearts and king of spades with a 200 chip stack. The action folds around to you on the button, the most powerful position at the table. You raise to 6 chips. The small blind gets out of the way, but the fish in the big blind makes the call. The flop comes down. Ace of spades, 9 of diamonds, 4 of clubs. You've hit top pair with the best possible kicker. Right on cue, the fish taps the table, checking it over to you. Now this is your green light. There's no reason to get tricky. It's time to build a pot. You bet 9 chips. The fish makes a quick call. The turn is the 2 of hearts. Now the board is still very safe, so the fish checks again, predictably. You continue the story with another bet, this one for 22 chips, and just like before, the fish calls without much thought. The river brings the 7 of spades. The fish checks a third and final time. No obvious draws came in, and your top pair, top kicker is looking just as strong as it was on the flop. But don't get scared now. You make a final, large value bet of 55 chips. The fish makes the call and tables the ace of clubs, 3 of clubs. A weaker ace they couldn't fold. Your ace-king takes the pot. Against a player who won't fold, your bluffs are worthless, but your strong hands are gold mines. Never bluff the clueless. So next up is the maniac. Now this player is loose and aggressive, a whirlwind of bets and raises. They play with pure, unrelenting pressure, trying to force everyone else to fold. Their game is built on fear. Now facing a maniac can feel like navigating a storm, but their aggression is a predictable pattern. The key is to turn their favorite weapon against them. You set traps with your strong hands and let them do all the betting for you. You're sitting at the same table, and it folds around to you in the cutoff. You look down at pocket queens, queen of hearts, queen of clubs. You open for a standard raise to 6 chips, and immediately, the table maniac, seated on the button, aggressively comes over the top, re-raising you to 20 chips. Now, a re-raise from a maniac means very little about their actual hand strength. You've set the trap. Now it's time to decide how you'll spring it. You just call.
Just say, I love you.
Yeah, okay, Stevie, love you too, but back to the game. The flop lands 7 of spades, 4 of clubs, 2 of hearts. A dream flop. This dry, disconnected board is unlikely to have helped the maniac's wide range. You check, handing the lead over to the aggressor. As expected, the maniac bets 25 chips. You smooth call, letting the trap develop. The turn is the 9 of diamonds. Another harmless card. So you check again, playing possum. The maniac sees your check as weakness and fires again. This time for 60 chips. You stick to the plan and call. The river is the 3 of spades. You check a final time. The maniac takes the bait and shoves all in for their last 95 chips. They've bluffed their entire stack. You snap call, and they sheepishly turn over jack of clubs, 8 of clubs for nothing. Your queens were best the entire way. The takeaway is to use their aggression against them. A maniac will bluff relentlessly if you let him. Aggression wins, but undisciplined aggression loses. Our third player is The Rock.
Yes, man!
No, not him. This player is incredibly tight and risk-averse. They play only premium hands and fold almost everything else. Now, for most of the game, they are a ghost at the table. But when they finally put chips in the pot, you gotta pay attention. The playbook is twofold. Steal their blinds relentlessly, and when they show aggression, run for the hills. The Rock, who's been silent for orbits, makes a raise to 6 chips from early position. Now this is a massive red flag. You look down at Ace-King suited, a premium hand. So you raise to 18, isolating the Rock. They call. The flop, King of clubs, 8 of hearts, 3 of diamonds. You've hit your king. The Rock checks, so you bet 25 chips. And the Rock calls. The turn, 2 of spades. A safeguard. The Rock checks again. You bet 55 chips, expecting to take down the pot. But then, something happens. The Rock jolts to life, check raising all in for 157 total. This is the moment. A Rock does not make this move without a monster. They're not bluffing. Their range is incredibly narrow. A set of 8s, a set of 3s, or maybe slow-played pocket aces. Your top pair is worthless. As painful as it feels, you must fold. When the quietest player at the table starts making noise, listen. And the final player is the tight, aggressive regular, or tag. This is the player you want to be. They're competent, they play a strong range of hands, and they do it aggressively. They don't make huge, obvious mistakes. Beating a tag is a chess match. You can't simply run them over. You must choose your spots, fight for pots when you have position, and avoid big confrontations without a premium hand. The table folds to you on the button. You raise to 5 chips with your suited connector, a standard positional steal. The tag in the big blind defends. The flop, 9 of diamonds, 6 of clubs, 2 of hearts. You flopped an open-ended straight draw. The tag checks, so you make a continuation bet of 7 chips. The tag calls. The turn, Jack of spades. This card misses your draw. The tag checks again. Now, a maniac might barrel here, but against a thinking player, another bet accomplishes little. You check back, controlling the pot and taking your free river card. The river, ace of spades, your draw misses. Now, the tag leads out with a bet of 20 chips. This bet from a good player is almost always for value. They have a jack, a 9, or a better hand they were trapping with. Your 8 high is beaten. It's a straightforward fold. Now, against good players, you must play good poker. Don't let your ego get in the way. If learning these player types helps you see the game more clearly, make sure you subscribe. We break down the strategies that separate winning players from the rest. Let us know in the comments which player type gives you the most trouble at the tables. Maybe we can do a deep dive in one of our next videos. See you at the tables.